Hi, my name is Jonathan Grandoit. This is my wife.
Brittany Grandoit.
So, um, so our story starts with us really searching for a home. We were renting, and I mean, the last 4 years we've been looking for you know, buy a home. But every time we would, want to look and talk to our friends and families, they were always kind of discouraging us from buying a home where, interest rate was too high or the market was too not doing well. And so, but my wife and I, we were just kind of going through our financials, and it just didn't make sense. So when we were renting a two-bedroom apartment for about 2,500, they planned to increase it to 2,700, and just us sitting down and doing a calculation, right? 2,700 times 12, right? About $32,500 a month a year that we would be paying. And it just, to us, it wasn't building no equity. So that money did had no it didn't help us in regards to building equity. And so my wife and I decided to hit the gas and start really looking for a home. So we just kind of did a couple of searches and in regards to different real estate agents, what we can use. And we first started with a certain real estate agent. So I'll let my wife take that and tell us a little bit story about that.
Yeah, so we started with a different real estate company, and we're very vocal about our needs, our wants, everything that we're looking for, the price that we need to stay within, and all of that. And all of the homes that we were looking for and the prices, or we were looking at, and the prices and everything was just not what we had expressed that we wanted and that we were looking for and able to do. So then we reached out to the Nathan Clark team, and we were able to work with Alexandra, who presentation was phenomenal. She took everything that we said into consideration. She set us up with the MLS, which we had no idea what that even was, with the previous company that were looking for. So we thought that we were the ones that were supposed to be looking on all of these home buyer websites and Google and all of that to find our homes. And then we send it to the realtor, um, when we could have been on MLS the entire time and working together, on that. So Alexandra was really great in that aspect. And then when we were able to start looking at the homes, they were more in our price range and in our, like every all the accommodations that we needed and everything like that, because we were really looking for a multifamily, which is, I think we were told, like, kind of a lot for a first time home buyer, but we were able to get it accomplished with the help of the Nathan Clark group. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and so when we finally found the process was not easy. Right, there was low inventory during the time that we purchased the home, because we wanted it specifically in a certain area. And so when we finally did find the home, it was the home for us, right? It fit. We were able to communicate that with our real estate agent, Alexandria. She was able to get the paperwork in and really push so we can outbid any of the people
Like
looking
competitors. One of the other major things that actually was appealing to us about the Nathan Clark group was the, like, being able to buy down the rate, because at the time that we were looking and ready to purchase, the rates were high. So that program was also not available to us with previous people that we were working with, and it was really one of the main reasons why we were even able to get our home at the time that we got it.
So again, like my wife said, right, the interest rate was very high at the time, and we really wanted to get our monthly payments down. And so again, there was a program that they had which allowed us to do a buyback, which it helped us decrease our payments down for at least a year, until we had the opportunity to refinance, which we kind of took the chance with the Feds cutting down interest rate. And so right now we actually in the process of financing. But going back to the home that we purchased in May 2024, So our monthly, again, our rent was about 2,500. Well, now we pay about 2,000 after our tenant pays his half of the share of the home. And so that right there just helped us in regards to saving monthly on a monthly basis, right? From from $2,700 a month to $2,000 a month. And right now we're in trying to refinance where we hopefully we can get it down to even lower to about $1,800 a month. So that really played a huge impact. And then as well as too, in that year that we purchased our home, we purchased it for $500,000. As of right now, we could sell our home for $604,000 based on the market value. So all those things did really play a big impact on buying our home. And so I think that decision of us not listening to other people, like our friends and family, and made a decision to start the engine and get ourselves looking into the market and really being aggressive in closing down a home. And so that was the best investment I've ever made, and have not regretted. And so we're hoping to next couple of years for us to use the equity that we have in that home and buy our single family and start ourselves. We're trying to start our own family, and so we're hoping to get that single family so we're able to continue growing our real estate portfolio. So, well, thank you and have a wonderful day.